All right, and I'm here with SSAC Defender of the Week, Jordan Palmer. This is her 4th career honor. So, JP, these last 3 years you've been honored each time. So tell me just from the consistent play, how do you feel about that?
It's been very exciting. It's been a goal every year of mine. I couldn't have done this without my teammates as well, with putting in a lot of work and being very consistent in practice and helping me get to where I am right now. Teammates and coaches. Yeah.
And so this past weekend, Friday, beat Middle Georgia in 4 sets, and then Saturday you turn around, beat them, and you beat Bruton Parker in the sweep. So take me through how this weekend felt, and then just being at home again.
It was nice to be back at home for our official season opener, and the first one didn't really count. But beating those two teams were really big for us. After the previous weekend we had was a little up and down, but I think we're back on the up track of this year's season.
So this season, you're chasing something again. Last year you chased 1,000 digs. Now you're way past it. You're 115 digs away from the all-time record for most digs of all time. Have you processed that, and how are you feeling about that so far?
I'm really excited. I think that was a goal of me coming into point, and that now we're actually at the year that it could possibly come true. I'm hoping the next 7-8 games we'll get that award.
So that's Jordan Palmer. Good?
Yeah.
And I'm here with junior punter Matthew Moses. He is the AAC Special Teams Player of the Week. 8 punts, 310 total yards, averaging 38 yards per punt, 2 punts inside of the 20. Take me through that experience, one, being under the lights, ESPN Plus, against a Division I.
Oh, it was a great experience. I got to play at D1 school, which has always been a dream of mine. My family got to watch me on ESPN, which was great. It was a great game. I played okay. I had one bad punt, but the guys came in, picked me up, and we went back out, executed really well, and yeah, it was fun. I was excited to be out there.
So from the special teams side, there's actually one of the punts that I saw where they rushed for a strict blocked, and you still got the punt off. Just take me through that concentration when you see guys rushing at you as you're trying to get a punt off. How do you just be able to concentrate and still get it off?
Oh, you got to be able to trust in your guys, and that's exactly what I did. I seen them coming, so I just stayed focused. Took my time through it all, and I just really trust my guys to be able to give me enough time to get the ball off. And yeah, you just got to trust in your guys. That's all it comes down to.
So the experience that y'all have already had this season, y'all started the season off first 2 games against 2 top 25s, and then you go and play against a D1. This Saturday you're going on the road again, and you're going to be playing against a D2. How are you feeling so far just with the experience that y'all are gaining, with the identity that y'all have, with returners and new faces, and what do you take in going into this Saturday?
Oh, this Saturday is no different from any other team. I ain't going to take any team lightly. Going to just go to the drawing boards, watch film, watch how they return the punts, how they return kicks, all of that. It's no different, though, from any other team, like I said. So same goal, same mission spot every other game, so yeah.
All right, that's Matthew Moses. Thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.
And I'm here with AAC Defensive Player of the Week, Larkin. So going into that, just take me through how this season's been going so far. First of all, you already lead the conference in tackles, 45 tackles, 3 games, and then you go in and you had 17 tackles against a Division I. So take me through that experience and how you just been feeling so far.
It actually feels great to be on top right now. I just got to keep on chopping wood and keep on going every week.
So career-wise, been covering you. First year I got to cover you, 2nd team all-conference player. Last year, 1st team all-conference player. For you, you're just not satisfied, though. You want more. And so what's been that mindset through your entire career to just continue to be consistent every single game?
Throughout my career, I just want to, better my stats throughout the year and just continue to break records. And I'm trying to get All-American. I'm coming to get you.
We talk about records. 17 tackles, which is the tied most in the AAC in the game, 2nd most in program history in the game. Where did you get the mindset to just always get to the ball? Did it come from playing in rec league? Did it come from just high school? Where did that mindset to always just be yourself on the field come from?
I get this mindset from really just being an underdog, and I just really want best of myself and best of my team. And I think me getting to the ball really helped the team out a lot. And yeah, that's it.
And that's Larkin. Thank you. And now I'm here with head football coach Trevor Zeiders. So let's do some catching up. You've already had 3 games under your belt. First 2 games against top 25s. Then this recent game against a Division I on ESPN+. So first of all, just take me through the experience of how the team is feeling morale-wise with all of the experience that they've gotten so far.
They seem to be very upbeat right now. 3 very challenging opponents, opening with number 8 in the country, then going to number 20. Both were really good opponents to play early on. Now getting Davidson this past weekend, I think that they've learned that they can compete with just about anybody. And now hopefully we're prepared to take the next steps in the process as we continue to move this thing forward.
And you talk about it. I mean, you look at playing against a number 8 team, took them down to the wire. Number 20 team took them down to the wire. And then at one point against a Division I, guys having crazy stat lines. But at one point it was 14-12. Going for the 2-point conversion was not good, but the energy from the first through the fourth, just guys never seemed like they were ever wanting to quit. What has been that mindset even through the ups and downs just to say can keep competing?
Well, the mindset or the mantra that we've really started to adopt for this year is always finish. We're trying to finish in everything we do, and they're starting to understand more and more that we always have to finish everything. That's on the field, off the field, in the community, in our personal lives. So that always finish mantra is something that we're really starting to work on, and it's something that I think the guys are actually starting to adopt. And with that adoption, they're starting to play harder and better for the full 60 minutes.
So we hear the term, the lights are too bright or the moment is too big. Guys have already played in multiple night games and are going to play in 2 more night games, playing in a lot of different time zones, really. How has that been going for everybody to adjust? And how do you think going from this past Saturday, going to Allen, and then going to have Faulkner come back here on the 28th, how do you think just being in night games is helping them adjust to be prepared for anything?
I think they're excited. The worst part's just the downtime during the day. Waiting, we get excited. We want to play. So the worst part is just, waiting for that actual game time to get there. Once game time gets there, it's normal, what we've always done. But waiting for that to get there is the challenge. It's like, okay, what do I got to do? How long is this going to take? And that's been the real challenge. But now that they've gotten it under their belt, they're starting to get used to the lights. They're starting to get used to the ball. Looks a little different. It's still the same game, but at the same time, when you're trying to catch that football under the lights, it's just a little different. So I'm glad that they've adjusted to that. I think that they're excited. They like playing under the lights now. Down here in Valley, it's a little bit cooler, so that's kind of a big deal. And so we're excited about the opportunities to continue to play these last 2 night games and see how the chips fall.
And again, playing against another NCAA team, Allen. What's the morale so far? I mean, a lot of guys high spirits even through these last games, but what's the morale going into another night game against another NCAA?
They're excited for the opportunity. Anytime that you can play up, essentially, they're excited because it's something that they feel like they should have had the opportunity to do. So I like the chip on the shoulder mentality of the fact that, hey, we don't always get this opportunity. But we should have been there. And because of that, they tend to bring it a little bit more, and they tend to play a little bit harder. But right now they seem to be really excited with what we got going on. And I think they're really excited for Saturday night.
And last one, so year 3 for you. All 3 years you've had a Defensive Player of the Week or a Special Teams Player of the Week, you've been all offensive. Today you had Key Larkin honored as Defensive Player of the Week, tied the record in AAC of most tackles in the game, 2nd most tackles in program history. Matt Moses, another Special Teams Player of the Week. What does it just mean to the program to have these honors and just continue to be consistent regardless?
Well, it's really a testament to Key and to Matt and the work that those 2 young gentlemen have put in. But it's also, I tell the guys all the time, you can't do it alone. You got 10 other guys out there, but it's just a testament to how well the defense has played. It's a testament to how well the special teams have done to help Matt, because you don't kick an average 38.3 yards a punt without that. Key, you don't make 17 tackles in a game without the D-line up front doing their job, without that secondary helping you out to keep guys in front or give you the angle. So the fact that we've had those opportunities, I'm really proud of those guys for their individual accomplishments, but I'm also really happy for the team that they've been able to help those guys achieve those sorts of games and goals. And as long as we continue that, I know good things are on the horizon.
And that's head coach Trevor Zeiders. They will be back on the field September 21st at Allen University. So after a long day of a lot of awards, we are at our final site with women's soccer. Now, Naomi Tilley was our Offensive Player of the Week for the Southern States. She was unavailable for question, so stay tuned as we have some fun action of her on the field.